Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday, November the 7th. This is your Team Tuesday for this week. School pictures. I had some communication about school pictures saying parents are having trouble accessing those. There is now a short video tutorial on the Team Tuesday page that kind of walks you through the clicks. I think I figured out where the problem probably is lying. So if you're having any trouble accessing your pictures, go there. If you haven't tried it yet, your pictures are out there. You can go check them out. VLC progress. These slides may be slightly out of order, but we are going to talk about this week and next week's plans. Yes. This relates to this and next week's plans because the end of this week, Friday, is midterm, which means that next week we start back up with after-school tutoring for students who are either not passing a class, over on attendance, or have insufficient progress on a VLC class. That progress threshold will be set for next Monday, 11/13, for 30%. That is less than half. We are at midterm, but that is less than half, so this is kind of a low initial bar to get people thinking about this. Some of you are already over 50%, and some of you have not begun a class that you have been assigned, and so we are setting a low bar of 30% for Monday, 11/13. If by that date you do not have that progress, you will be in AST as a mandatory component of earning that credit. Make sure you are at 30% before when you arrive at school on Monday, 11/13. Also, it's midterm and you need to kind of start thinking about your grades in general. Remember, we're here to earn credits. That's reason number one, and that's what ASTs are intended to ensure, is that you have every opportunity to earn all your credits. Signature Granite Trip. Some of you already tried to sign up for this and realized there was not a sign up on the Team Tuesday page. There is now, and so you can go ahead and start signing up for that if you're interested. This is another employer in the area. Hesser actually works there. He's going to be our tour guide, so thank you, Hesser, for being our tour guide. This week, today, Tuesday, we have a team meeting, which is that's happening right now. And then after this, we're going to do credit checks as a whole school. We go through this process every quarter, and it is crucial to our planning and for your understanding of how you get to graduation. This process this morning will illuminate if and when you need any credit recovery courses, when your graduation date is, if it's on track, etc. Make sure that you engage in this process faithfully. It is for you. Tomorrow, we have a visit from our friends at the Lafayette House, which they have a lot of things fit under their umbrella, but they are largely a resource for women who often experience domestic violence. The statistic is terrifyingly large, the percentage of women that experience domestic violence at some time during their life. But we are going to be focusing on a more positive sort of take on that, which is building and playing our part in healthy relationships, be those friendly or romantic, or familial or whatever. But please, be a good host to our friends and engage with this very important topic of having healthy relationships, which turns out is harder than it sounds. That is also kind of our character kickoff for this month. So after that, we will do our character recognition slideshow. That's coming up on Wednesday. And then Friday's midterm. Like I said, that is a great time to take stock of the term and where we are and how you're doing. Next week on Monday, we have career and college counselor Kelly Towdy coming to campus to speak with seniors and also anybody who is graduating early in the 24-25 school year. So if you are a October or December graduate next year, which you'll know because we just did a credit check, then you need to be at that meeting as well. So that's 9:45 on Monday. On Tuesday and Wednesday, we will hold our first AST sessions of Term 2, and remember, those are mandatory if you are assigned them. And those end at 4:15, and you have to arrange your own transportation, yada, yada, yada. Thursday is that signature Granite career trip. That's at 1 p.m. Make sure you sign up if you want to go. We are instituting, I'll call this a new policy, but it's a sort of just an adjustment on an old policy, and I don't feel bad about it whatsoever because it is still more lenient than our written policy that says if you go over on attendance, you can just not earn credit for that term. VLC classes, be they credit recovery or credit acquisition, are only available to students who stay within the attendance policy. Frankly, I think some of you are taking advantage of our good nature here and missing days that you don't need to miss because you know there might be some safety net or other opportunity. I will be rigid on this, absolutely. You go over 4 days in the term, then you may not do credit recovery. For some of you, that credit recovery class is part of your path to graduation this year. So see to it that you stay within the 4-day attendance policy if, especially all the time, but especially if you need credit recoveries or credit acquisition to get to your projected graduation date, you better stay within 4 days. This is not fatal to your high school graduation, which is why, like I said, I need something I can be absolutely rigid on. This is a hard expectation. So, yeah, make sure if you want to be able to, I say all the time, our number one value is engagement here. And our classes are incredibly engaging, and teachers work incredibly hard to make sure that the school day is engaging, that it's fun, that it's interesting, that it changes, that it's good for you. It is a prerequisite for you to do extra things on top of the school day, that you be here for the school day. I've also said, and I'll be very clear about this, I think that VLC classes are boring and you don't learn much. We use them as a supplement to the meat of our offerings here, which is, the school day classes that are your normal class schedule. VLC classes are a tool that we use to supplement our credit plans as a district-approved method for credit recovery. But it's a bonus. It's an add-on. Mr. Oni can remind us of what Pink Floyd said about dessert and eating your meat. If the meat is not on the plate, then you can't have dessert or something like that. No credit recovery if you're not within the attendance policy. Hard expectation. Still generous. And also, Cornerstone Bible Church is offering free Thanksgiving turkey meal baskets to those who could need or want them. And we have an application here. These are due fairly soon, I think November the 15th. So it says the holidays are quickly approaching. While this should be a joyful season, it can also be a stressful time of year. We would like to help ease a small portion of the burden by offering Thanksgiving baskets to several families. Please fill out this application and return it to your school counselor no later than Wednesday, November the 15th, or call 417-592-6061. There is a pickup day on Monday, November 20th from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Cornerstone Bible Church on Hammer Road. If you are interested in a holiday Thanksgiving basket, pick up an application in the office. This month's birthdays, we already had Cooper on the 2nd. When is today? Today is Ari Craddock's birthday. Ari's already assured me that she will be at school today. So, happy birthday, Ari. I won't sing to you in this video, but in a more probably embarrassing time. And then Janie on the 13th. So, happy early, late today birthdays. That concludes today's team meeting. Goodbye.